Respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. It was your reality. Trying to love you when you barely could see. Trying to show up for you when you barely can see. Misguided by direction at the end of the day. Childhood wounds endure within you. Went into your adulthood, made you seek. You had to seek the wounds that was endured within you so you can understand them. So you can better yourself to love yourself correctly. Misled by guidance at the end of the day. Folks that didn't know how to love you, respect you. They didn't even know how to show up for you. Their intuition was totally off at the end of the day with their controlling issues. All you wanted folks to do was to be kind to you, respect you in the most healthiest way, not to dim your light. But they shortchanged you when it came to their view. Only for you to realize at the end of the day, you had to grow up fast to better yourself, to recognize you are worthy, to be genuine and true. Never get discouraged at the end of the day. You had to find your own way. You had to make your own rules. Not to misuse you, but to understand your view. Because the folks at the end of the day that came into your life, they misled you by pain at the end of the day. Made you your own worst enemy. And you wanted to correct the right order. It went from wrong order to right order, to understand your order. Because certain folks that came into your life were so impacted with trauma and pain. And they didn't know how to show up for you. They was wearing the mask, saying they real, genuine and true. Misleading you at the end of the day, being real. And only for the mask to fall off when it came to common sense. At the end of the day, they was never real. And for you to realize that, wow, I gotta be real with self at the end of the day to understand my maturity. How God works in mysterious ways to show you the right way. When you least expect it, you're truly praying. They saying God not for you. Only for you to continue to show up for yourself in the most healthiest way every single day. Days when they wanted you to dim your light, but you understood the pain. You wasn't trying to project that on you, because someone else's drama at the end of the day. Bettering yourself to love yourself correctly. It wasn't going to be a walk in the park, let alone an overnight process. But you was willing and able to choose yourself, to show up for yourself, to love yourself correctly. It's a thought process for me. A constant ain't for everybody, and that's okay. Being misled by love, what you thought was healthy love, only became your reality. That you was only hurting yourself with words. Allowing certain folks to come into your life to mistreat you, to abuse you, disrespect you, thinking it was the norm and it never was the norm. It didn't feel good on the inside, but on the outside you was truly smiling with a mask on top of a mask at the end of the day, only to realize you was only dimming your light with pain. Only for you to realize at the end of the day, I gotta remove this mask to be real myself at the end of the day. I gotta heal these wounds and store within me. I can't become a victim at the end of the day any more than I ever did. Childhood wounds messed you up. It went into your adulthood. It was truly a reality. Everybody's walk of life is different, but you knew how to respect somebody. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Yeah, it was a challenge at the end of the day. Dealing with different folks at the end of the day with personalities. Didn't know if they was coming or going at the end of the day, but you still knew how to respect somebody. It affected your mental state. It sure enough did. But you still knew how to respect your neighbor. Even when they couldn't take accountability for their actions. Getting in tune with yourself. Finding love within to better yourself. When they didn't show you love at the end of the day, you wasn't trying to dim your light with pain. Things would never be the same. It's the thought process when you understand your priorities, to get yourself together, to understand the right direction. When you truly praying, you praying within praying, asking God for the right direction to guide you the right way. To understand at the end of the day that you are worthy. And God was showing you the way. God allowed you to see your faith at the end of the day because you didn't allow yourself to become victim to trauma and pain. You was willing and able to choose yourself to better yourself days when you couldn't even recognize yourself to go within, to recognize your faith. It was a challenge, but God allows you to see. God allows you to see that your dreams can become true. You choosing you. You was the gift to you. When they overlooked you, they gave up on you. They judged a book by its cover, they mistreated you. Yeah, they took your kindness so we can try to dim your light, but you was willing and able to treat yourself right. You found the confidence within you. You chose you. Not only did you choose you, you didn't give up on you. Days when you wanted to, but something was within you. Didn't allow you to. It only allowed you to see a true view of your existence, of your reality at the end of the day. They didn't choose me, so I gotta choose me. They did my light, but I gotta recognize my light. They kicked me down and discouraged me, but I gotta pick myself up and treat me right. The energy is different when you truly self-reflect to go within. You are worthy. It's a thought process to me. Loving yourself is not a crime. They didn't understand how you chose yourself to better yourself. They thought you think you better than somebody at the end of the day, when that was never the case. It's a thought process to me. You allowed yourself to think, to understand self-control, to recognize your true self-awareness that you are worthy. You are worthy. Not only you are worthy, you are worthy to see your view, to value your time and day when they had excuses, when they couldn't love you, respect you, show up for you. Kid, they dimmed your light, but you showed up for you to make your day brighter. Loving yourself is not a crime, so don't get discouraged today, and I say that respectfully. Continue to be patient with your process. Healing trauma and pain would never be an overnight process, but you matter, you are worthy. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. You know, loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. Someone who misused you, mistreated you, disrespected you, they had so much to say at the end of the day. When you look back today at the end of the day, how far you truly came. Look at you today. You did it. You was your biggest cheerleader when they was rooting you on. You was your biggest cheerleader when it went against you. You didn't give up on you. Remember when they discovered you, said that you wasn't going to be nobody? You was a bum. You lack love. When are you going to get things together in your life? And these same folks at the end of the day, they dim their own light. That went against you. They life not even together at the end of the day, but they were so preaching at the end of the day. They preaching to you, but couldn't preach to themselves. And you never mistreated these folks. You knew how to respect them. They judged you at the end of the day, only to realize you was trying to better yourself, to understand change. You know, time and change and growth at the end of the day, you only better yourself with no malicious intentions. You ain't doing it for likes and views at the end of the day, let alone a comment, because it's your reality. It's your existence. When you dealt with being homeless at the end of the day, or that's your story, dealing with anxiety, PTSD, you put a name in your book that's making you dysfunctional, trauma and pain, self-conflicted at the end of the day, just want to become your best self-vision of yourself, not to dim your light with pain, being a victim. You matter and you are worthy. If you're dealing with a sickness right now, I truly hope at the end of the day, you know that you matter and you are worthy. You matter. They gave up on you, but you didn't give up on you. You almost did, but God allowed you to see a different view. Everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey, and that's okay. Our secret sounds are the genuine ones only. Peace and respect, say respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. It's the thought process to me. Stop the violence. Now you genuine love, respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Healing, trauma, pain will never be an overnight process, but you mad and you're worthy. Don't get discouraged today. Naya, genuine love, respect. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. To the genuine ones only, always protect your energy. You matter and you are worthy. Have a safe remaining year. It's a thought process for me. Thank you for your time.